What's going on, Internet? My name is Johnny, just in case you don't know me. And before I talk a little bit about insanity, and I'm like in the middle of my workout, but I'm already like kind of like towards the ending. I'm still like stretch and like cool down and stuff. Before I talk a little bit about insanity and Think and Grow Rich, I guess I'll tell you like a quick story. Right now we're already in August. No, in August. No, we're already in October. Back August of last year, I was sort of like scratching my head. I was waiting like for some miraculous event or something to take place. I don't know what exactly was going on in my life. Although I was sort of scratching my head, going like, "Hey, hold on, wait a second. I don't think some miraculous event is gonna take place in my life." Ever in order for me to start like exercising physically on a regular basis, on a daily basis. You see, the story that was running my life for the previous decade before that was like, oh no, like I still have a six-pack from when I was in college. I'm good, I'm good. Like, once I'm hitting my targets, once I'm already there, then I'm gonna start exercising physically on a regular basis, on a daily basis, because I'm committed. When the truth of the matter is, a six-pack from when I was in college, that's the furthest thing from the truth. Right now, I'm 33 years old. Like, thankfully, right? Well, I mean, once you're 40, I mean, you're already getting up there. All right. I mentioned thinking growth. I'll go back to that in just a minute. Although I dropped out of college when I was like 21 years old, and I didn't have a six-pack then. I probably had a six-pack of booze, is what I had then. So fast forward to back August of last year, I was sort of scratching my head, going like, hey, hold on, wait a second there. There's something seriously wrong with how I'm living my life. I mean, would you want your wife to be totally turned off by how you live your life on an everyday basis? Probably not, right? So back August of last year, I was sort of scratching my head going like, hey, hold on, wait a second. There's something seriously wrong with how I'm living my life. So I made a decision. And I made a decision because I was at the point where I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. I don't know if you've ever been at that point in your life where enough is enough. Well, I was at that point back August of last year, and I made a decision to start exercising. I took immediate, massive action, and it started off with 1,000 push-ups in the morning because I was committed. I was tired of the headache and the heartache. And then I bought a pull-up bar, and then it turned into 1,000 push-ups in the morning, 100 pull-ups, and then I found some old curls in the garage, and then it sort of like evolved into 1,000 push-ups, 100 pull-ups, 100 curls or so, and then I decided to start walking a mile every single day. Why walk a mile? That's a really great question. To get the body moving again after a decade of not like exercising physically. To get the body moving and to get like fresh air in my lungs and stuff. And that seemed to be going like really, really, really well until I got a letter in the mail. The letter that I got in the mail was right around Christmas time, and it was for jury duty. And at the time, we had an Apple emergency, and it was like a really big emergency. What was a big emergency? Well, I don't know if this has ever happened to you before. Although this has happened to me. Like when you let your phone die too many times, like the phone commits suicide or something. And what I mean by that is all of a sudden you have to use a more powerful charger to power your phone back on. Like a charger from like your, I don't know, a charger for like your MacBook. to power your phone back on. Well, I knew about that. For that very reason, I would never let my iPad die, ever. And then that started happening right around Christmas time, and my birthday's on Christmas Eve. And so to get to the point, I obviously quit going on the mile walk on a daily basis because I didn't go to jury duty because I didn't want to get picked up by a police officer or something, right? So what does it have to do with Think and Grow Rich? That's a really great question. Well, We've all heard of the book Think and Grow Rich, yes? That book is by Napoleon Hill. That book has created more millionaires and billionaires than any other book of its kind. Napoleon Hill also wrote some other books, like Outwitting the Devil, The Secrets to Freedom and Success. And he also wrote another book called The Law of Success, The Master Wealth Builder's Complete and Original Lesson Plan for Achieving Your Dreams. And you know, there's also another little book out there. It's by Wallace Wattles. It's called The Science of Getting Rich, because there really is a science to getting rich. It's actually mathematics. Well, the big secret in that philosophy and the science of getting rich is that you have to exercise physically on an everyday basis, on a regular basis, on a daily basis. And you have to like really take care of yourself, and you have to watch what you eat and stuff, and you have to take vitamins. And you know, I'll say this. There's a lot of entrepreneurs out there who have had a story running their life probably for years. And that story is this. You know, like, oh, once I'm hitting my targets, once I'm already there, then I'm going to get in the best shape of my life. And I'm committed. I'm going to go all out with it. And I'm going to do this thing right. When the truth of the matter is, no miraculous event is ever going to take place ever. I can promise you that. You know, somewhere like... day like 150 of the, well, it started off with the P90X. Somewhere around day number 150, I started taking cold showers regularly. And then I also picked up another challenge. And that was to burn 1,000 calories every single day throughout my workouts, because I found out that in order to get any results, you have to burn a lot of calories or you're pretty much wasting your time. So by the time I picked up the second challenge, I was actually preparing for insanity. By the time I picked up the 60-day challenge, to burn 1,000 calories every single day. By then I was already taking showers regularly, like on a daily basis. And I also found that you have to be doing something regularly for quite some time in order to make that decision. So I was taking a cold shower regularly for quite some time, I'm sure. And by the time I picked up the 60-day challenge, this is the day that I decided that it's a cold shower every single day, no matter what. And it's already day number, blah, blah. I've been really good at keeping track of time for whatever reason. It's already day number 263. Yeah. 263 of the like P90X challenge, like physical exercise every single day, no matter what. And then I was preparing for insanity. And I picked up insanity, and it's already day number 25 of insanity. So why in the world? What does this have to do with things? Why would anybody want to take a cold shower every day, no matter what, even on Christmas, even on Thanksgiving? Why would anybody be willing to do that? You know, that's a really great question. You know, thank you for asking. We've all heard of Tony Robbins, yes? You know, a really great guy, by the way. I learned a lot from him. I learned a lot from Tony. Apparently, the cold shower every single day, no matter what, that is the only way to get the unconscious mind to understand what a decision is. Like when I say something, I take the cold shower every single day, because when I say something, my unconscious mind knows that I mean it. And here I'll mention another very popular person. I'm sure you've heard of him. He says, the second that I decide something is done, it's already, what's the point of being realistic? The second I decide something is done, it's already done. So now we just gotta wait for all y'all to see.